We still ain't missing the moon.
The moons are close.
I'll tell you who's not going to the fucking moon. The linebacker for the Niners.
Devondre Campbell. That's the perfect segue, Matt. Before we go to the rundown, what is your take? Number one, number two, what would you do if you was a team? I want to hear two things. What's your take? Number two, what you do if you're his teammate?
Look, this is I feel different than I did when Antonio Brown's crazy ass did this, right? Antonio Brown, we knew he was crazy. It was just a matter of time before he did some crazy shit.
Right.
He made a huge skeptical about it. I was like, oh, look, Antonio Brown's going fucking crazy. That's not surprising.
Right.
This seems like it's like just a player that got butt hurt because Greenlaw came back and decided to be like, I don't want to go back in. And like, personally, I think it might be the softest, most bitch-made move I've ever seen in my entire life from a football player. Like, I was pretty disappointed in Antonio Brown, what he did. This guy, I don't know how you could put him on a team again. I don't know how anybody would want this cat on their team. So, and that sucks because he's been playing for a long time and he's a hard-nosed player and like he's had a lot of success in this league and this is what he's going to be known for now for the rest of his life. Like, this is going to hurt him getting a fucking job at 7-Eleven, dog.
You don't think so?
Like, this is a bad fucking look.
You don't think so? He don't think so, Matt. Take a look at his fucking tweet just now.
I don't care what he thinks. Bro.
IG story.
He's crazy.
Look at that. Read that, Matt.
He says someone's about to get a great football player that's been badly misused. Oh well, let's get it though.
Dog, get some grammar in your life too. Like, but look. If he actually thinks this is a good look and this is something that's going to positively impact him, his family, his brand, his businesses, his money, in any way, shape, or form, there is nothing good about this at all. This is terrible. This sets a terrible precedent for the next generation, for the kid who thinks that they can do this. This is fucking terrible. We're driving to school this morning. I'm dropping off my boys, and my oldest, Nick, who's a freshman, just got done with his freshman year, was like, what a fucking pussy this guy is. I can't believe he would do some shit like this. This is terrible. Like he's just fucking laying into him, and I can't disagree because I agree. Like, this is unfucking believable, bro. And I personally think that anybody who can back this up, or like, I'm listening to the radio shows this morning and they're like, shouldn't we give this guy a little bit of sympathy for mental health? Nah, fuck your mental health, dog. Fuck that. I'm sorry, but this is now what mental health is going to get thrown into this. He made a decision. Yeah. They said Greenlaw's back. He's going to start. Greenlaw's a better player than you. It was his job before he tore his Achilles in the Super Bowl. They get him back. It's a huge game. If they beat the Rams in this division game when they hate each other, they're back in the mix for the NFC West. Now the season's over because they lost. This guy says, I'm not going in. No, I'm just going to walk off the field. Like, dog, I'm sorry, but the players did a really good job restraining themselves, or maybe they didn't know what was happening. But I'm surprised somebody didn't whip old boy's ass. Like, I'm for real. Like, this is a fightable offense on the sideline that I'm surprised. Trent Williams is real quick to go fight the opposition at every drop of the hat. I wonder, like, if he wouldn't have been on the field playing tackle or whatever the case may have been, if this guy needs his ass whipped, bro, like, they might as well just cut him. Or, in fact, I would suspend him and fine the fuck out of him until they have to cut him, so you get your money back at least. But this is as much of a bitch-made move as I've ever seen. It's really disappointing. It's just a bad look for football on top of a bad look for him. I can't believe people are actually saying like it's a 49er problem. I think that this is I think the 49ers are pissed. We've had multiple players, including this kid, saying he was going to get cut. So I don't think it's a 49er problem. I think it's a Campbell problem. And honestly, this is one of those times where they need to walk in, shut the light off, dump the trash can out, throw it over this motherfucker's head, and start whipping his ass.
Oh, man.
That's just me.
Nah, I feel like, Josina Ashton put a tweet out about this yesterday. JB seen it for the first time. I'm seeing it for the first time as well. I know Jason Brown enough to know what's about to happen. So I'm probably
this guy in the chat, like, are you going to go do it? You're all talk. I don't play for the 49ers, dog. You want me to roll up to the stadium and whip Campbell's ass? I mean, don't get it twisted though. I've slapped a motherfucker 4 or 5 times in my life that have done bitch ass shit like this.
4 to 5 at least.
So, I mean, come on, dog. Stop with all this like tough talk in the comments. Give me a break.
I love
it.
it.
You think that this guy's cool? Give me a fucking break, dog.
Paris, when you cut this, Paris, cut me out. JB, go in. What's your take on this?
God damn, dude.
Smitty, Matt, I don't know if you watched the show earlier, but I mentioned the fact that
I did, and I was driving kids around.
This shitbird that you're mentioning played at Hutch JUCO. I was at Indy. I'm glad I beat the fuck out of Hutch JUCO because the head coach is an absolute fucking bitch himself who just cares nothing about it but people by himself. This kid quit at Hutch JUCO in 2012. So this is not fucking new. This is what the kid is. He was allowed to do it in JUCO, and then he went 4-year, and then he got drafted, and this is the kid basically we're watching right now. The most entitled group of people I've ever seen are this generation of football player. We've enabled it, though, Matt. The adults have enabled it. But here, I just saw a tweet that is just – Smitty's so funny, man. He knows me. This is unbelievable, Matt. This is why women cannot coach or be around fucking football. Right here. Josina Anderson said there's no need to jump to instant job loss. He should be given time to share his mindset.
What a pussy, dude.
To commune with his teammates after more time to reflect. Pussy. No, motherfucker, Josina Anderson. They should be beating his ass because the real men in the locker room already came out. Javarius Ward, fucking Kittle. They said, fuck this motherfucker. He bitched out on us.
I mean, I can't believe that there's people in the chat and people that actually think that this is okay. Like,
this is the world we're in.
Like, you're not going to do anything. You wouldn't do anything. Like, you're defending the softest human being in sports right now over people that just want him to not quit on his team and think he should be bitch slapped for it. And you guys actually, like, are you serious?
So this is why.
What is with all these fucking people? Where do they come from? Tennis needs its fans back. Go back to tennis, homie.
Yeah, there's no way if you play football at really any level, like college, even I would almost argue high school, honestly, because as long as you understand the dynamics of a football locker room and know the war we go through and the moments and just how we are tight knit as a brotherhood, to walk off in the middle of a game on your teammates, on your brother, like that's it's unheard of.
Unbelievable.
But here's the point.
It's literally unbelievable.
But now, are you ready to say, you're right, JB, there's just no way that I could ever want my son to play for a female in football? Because this is what you're going to get, homie. Like, let's be honest and serious about it. Like, this woman right here has no business talking about a locker room. She has no business talking about a guy quitting on men. She has no business discussing this. And this is why I am so against women in football.
Well, listen, I'll only push back on this specifically. Josina's not a coach or trying to coach. Josina is just a journalist who reports on stuff. Like, she's not her job ain't got nothing to do with any. What's that got to do with my point? Like, that's two separate things. What's that got to do with my point? Does she have a pussy? Does she have a fucking pussy or not? Point out an example of something and use that to define.
Man, this motherfucker defend that. Goddamn.
Like, earlier, Matt said he was listening to the radio and he heard Matt listened to the radio earlier. He said he heard some guy say,
but he won't
we care about mental health for the person or something.
Okay, well, what are you defending her for?
I don't get it, homie. This motherfucker defending.
Like, why are you defending her though?
I don't really get it.
He doesn't.
I don't get it, dog.
Personally, just looking at it from bird's eye. God, she should probably just shut the fuck up. Honestly, she sounds pretty dumb. How can you defend this? If it was a dude saying this, you'd be all over his ass.
I don't get it, homie. This shit crazy to me. This motherfucker defend anything. He really thinks she belongs in football.
I'm saying, Josina, your take was this right here is the reason.
It is. Why is it not hard to understand?
That's another reason.
She's just a journalist. Like, she's just
what? That's my point.
She's not a coach. She's not anything. She's a journalist.
Hey, that's my point.
We've been having women journalists in sports and football since the beginning of since forever. So that's I'm saying,
my point,
so you see a tweet that we all three of us disagree with. We're on the same page. We all disagree with. I'm not using that and as the see. That's the reason. That's
It is the reason. It is the reason.
That doesn't define women.
Let me ask you. I just want to ask you. Is she a female? Yes or no? No, I'm asking you, homie. She's a female, right? So if she's a female,
I think she is. These days, you never know.
So Smitty thinks that females are not going to have the same actual energy and feeling.
Because everybody's the same.
Coach football, homie.
Everybody's the same. Every
but
man ain't the same. Does every man think like Jason Brown? Hell no. Does every man think like Matt McChesney? Hell no. Do me? No. Evidently, we have a man right here, Devondre Campbell, who we all fucking disagree with. So what I'm saying is, we all don't agree. Just because I'm a woman and we both have vaginas, that don't mean they agree. Because you're a man, you both have penises. I mean, we all agree. So I'm saying my point being,
penis.
I'm not going to use
vagina.
You said what?
So all women though. So the men that are the women that are coaching football though don't have the same estrogen level, right?
Well, shit. You tell me science is fucking Bill.
This is going down some fucking.
Man, we on a whole nother fucking.
This guy's
I don't know.
Everybody belongs, Matt. Everybody belongs in every space.
Everybody belongs.
That motherfucker Smitty. Everybody belongs in every space. Josina Anderson will be coaching with Mina Kimes next. They'll talk cover 2.
Josina Anderson never wanted to coach, never said she wanted to coach. She's a long-time journalist that breaks news and been doing it for a long time. It's just that simple.
My point, why
we all disagree strongly with this tweet.
Women shouldn't
this
coach.
tweet doesn't mean that women
why
can't
women
do this
shouldn't be.
I can go find a dumbass tweet from a male that probably agrees with this, and I'm put that on the screen, but like, see,
over his head. Over his head.
I'm saying, do you understand? Like, it don't make sense.
Over his head, motherfucker. Smitty just don't grab. He don't get it. He just don't get. I don't understand how you don't. Maybe in 10 years you'll get it.
Maybe I'm just a dumbass, JB. Maybe I just don't understand.
I don't get why you don't get this.
Maybe I'm just a little slow, JB.
I didn't call you dumb. I just don't get why you don't get this.
Your knowledge at such a superior level.
Women are women.
To really reach there.
Women are women, homie. They're gonna be reactional. They're reactional. They're fucking. They're very, very emotional. This is what women are.
Men are very emotional too, JB. You're very emotional, actually. If I'm being honest, you're very emotional. You don't cry necessarily and tear up, but you show emotions is more than just tearing up and crying. Emotions is spazzing out when somebody says one little thing to you. Emotions is emotions is me getting frustrated. So men are very emotional too.
Over here. Hey, motherfucker, get your ass up. Hey, motherfucker, get your. That's an alpha emotion. Not this, homie. Like, let's not judge him. Mental health is still out there. No, fuck that. Get out of here with that. That's why women should never coach. No, women will never coach my son in football. I'll tell you that. That's why I'm going to keep pulling out. But let's go, Matt. Let's keep going. Let's get to this next topic.